Okay, let's take a look at how to carry out FOIL parentheses square root x minus 2 squared. And it's in essence, it's still the parenthesis a plus b squared. So it should wind up ended with a quadratic trinomial, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So for number one, a is the square root x. So square root x squared is just going to be x. B is negative 2. Negative 2 squared is 4. And the middle part is just twice of a, which is square root x, times b, which is negative 2. All right, let's get to it and let's see what this works out to be. Um, as you realize that um, something squared is just a base times base. So literally you're doing square root x minus 2 times square root x minus 2. Right. And it will be outside. The first is square root x times square root x. And then the outside is negative 2 times square root x. Inside is negative 2 times square root x. Then the last is negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. You can do this, but what I really want you to do is that just carry it out. Just use this template. This is taking way too long, and it's not conducive for solving all the problems. You need to do it and really follow that template. So square root x is just x squared. And so I left the other three terms alone. And as you can see, you have a couple of like terms, and you can combine them together. So at the end of the day, and square root of x minus 2 squared is just a squared, which is square root x squared. The middle part is just 2ab. What does that mean? It's just 2 times square root x, then times negative 2. So 2 square root x times negative 2 is just negative 4 square root x. And that's b squared. Two negative numbers gives you a positive 4. So you can skip all that FOIL stuff and you just use that template. You should be able to get to this quickly. Okay, so now let's take a look at number 2. It's the same setup. The only thing different is that instead of negative 2, we have a negative 5. So again, if you want to look at FOIL method, and you could, and just spell it out, and as is. Okay. Why? Okay. Let's see. The letter should be okay. Now it's coming out. And again, same process. Use the FOIL. Just multiply it out. And let me move to that way a little bit so you can see the whole 9-yard here. It's not working out. Okay, let's skip ahead and forward. At the end of the day, and you should see that it should why this is no text colors gave me a hard time here. But anyways, it popped out. So you can literally skip those 2 steps. Just go 1 step from perfect square here, get to that trinomial by looking at that. That's a. Square root of x is a. So the first term just a squared. So square root of x squared is x. The middle part is just 2 times square root of x times a negative 5 becomes negative 10 square root of x. This should be 25. 5 times 5 is 25. So those two, the perfect square of involving a square root of x, if you follow this template, you should get to the answers much, much, much quicker and easier. And that's actually